School is back in session here in St. Johns County, and while we're on the topic of schools being back in session, of course, I had to give you guys a quick update on the brand new Nocatee school that will be opening next fall. Not this year, 2025, fall of 2026. I wanted to give you guys a quick, not only update on what's going on with it, but the building structure and how that's all going. And we're super excited about this because this is going to relieve a lot of that overcrowding that's currently happening at the other Nocatee schools, which is Valley Ridge and Pine Island Academy. So those two K-8s will finally stop having so much pressure with this brand new K-8 that's coming in. And they're doing a wonderful job, and the progress is going so great. Of course, I'm as close as I can legally be right now, but the closer it goes to completion, the closer I'll get to giving you guys close-up updates. But of course, you know that I'm going to do my famous drone footage where I'm going to show you an overview of what's actually happening. Now let's talk about some of those neighborhoods that are going to be impacted by this happening, because there will be some rezoning happening as of next fall. Not yet, but next fall. So if you're looking into new construction, or I have a lot of people who are looking at rentals right now because they'll be transferring their kids in for this school year of fall of 2025. So by 2026, they may be moving to a new school. But guess what? Everyone in the areas that I'm about to say are most likely going to be transferring as well. So if you find a rental in these areas with your new construction in Nocatee, most likely you're going to be doing the transfer. I will say one neighborhood that will be not impacted at all with this change and continue to go to Pine Island will be Crosswinds. So if you are building in the new construction area of Crosswinds here in Nocatee, you will not be impacted by this new school opening up, because literally you are within walking distance of Pine Island Academy. Now, the neighborhoods that will be impacted are going to be Seabrook Village Phase 1 and Phase 2. Now, so Phase 2 is where you guys can actually start building from scratch. So if you're looking into the Nocatee area or currently renting in the Nocatee area and want to stay local to it, that is the community that you definitely want to build in, where you'll get to go to this brand new school here in Seabrook. And also impacted is going to be anyone in Reflections. Reflections is a little bit more inland, into how I call it the snail shell, a little bit more twisted in there, not too far from Seabrook, but this one will be impacted as well in regards to the proximity of where it will be. So they'll be going to this new K-8 in Seabrook as well. Another area is of course going to be Palm Crest and Coral Ridge. Both of those neighborhoods will be impacted. And honestly, of course, nothing is confirmed yet. I do think that Settlers Landing, parts of it will be impacted as well. But again, not 100% sure. Do not take my word for it on that end. I can definitely say it just makes sense. But of course, we know if we look at school zonings, there's just some things that just don't make sense. But in this case, it makes sense that the two, basically up until Coral Ridge and Palm Crest, this way is going to be coming to this new school. So let's go check it out. Did you know this will actually be the third K-8 that is opening here in Nocatee? That's perfect because I feel like so many schools are just getting overwhelmed with the amount of kids because honestly, when it comes to Nocatee, you are getting outnumbered, 150%, you're getting outnumbered. But this will honestly give some relief to not only the students, but also for the teachers to be able to give students that one-on-one quality time that we got as kids. But now because St. Johns County's secret out about how great our schools are, it's just getting a little bit overwhelming for them. And not only that, it's also creating job opportunities for teachers who are relocating to the area, or honestly, those ones who are wanting to pour into our community and getting their license and degrees as educators. I don't only talk about new schools on here, I talk about all things St. Johns County, whether that's restaurants, date nights, new communities coming up, or new businesses, infrastructure. My job is to make sure you have as much information about St. Johns County while you're doing your research, or on local businesses, places to check out, businesses to support. That is my goal on this channel. So if that's what you're searching and looking for while you're having your search for St. Johns County, well, then this is the right place for you. So you haven't already liked and subscribed, make sure you do, because you don't want to get FOMO on any information that I'm going to be giving you guys throughout the time of my channel. Now, this is just one of those updates because right now it is August of 2025, and that is how far along the school has come. That's crazy. They're getting so much done, but again, this won't open until fall of 2026. So I'm going to keep you guys up to date as this building process continues to grow. I also always get a lot of comments on the design of these school systems. I've actually literally had someone comment on here that they look like prisons. They are very different and they're much more modern than we're used to when we went to school back in the day, right? Can I say that? I'm old enough to say that now. But it's a little bit different than it looked like when we were kids. And so I am going to be doing a video later on talking about why they actually have chosen this new design and what really they were going for in regards to that, because it does look a little bit more industrial, I guess you could say, and modern than the homey schools that we all know, love, and remember. But if you have questions on anything else in regards to St. Johns County schools, St. Johns County in general, or even Nocatee to get a little bit more hyper-focused for you, this is the channel for you. So if you haven't already liked and subscribed, make sure you do so. But until next time, I'm Demi Judd with Real Broker, here to help becoming local just a little bit easier. See you next time.